There we go, folks. Weird
Boom.
facts about the United States. You know, that's actually out in California. You're from California, aren't you there, bro?
Yeah. Don't hate on me.
I'm not hating. I'm
I
just saying
just
they
kid-
got
I'm just
dinosaurs out
kidding.
there still, apparently.
Dude.
You know, they uh this is actually a park that you could visit, and they have these, of course, they got these. Well, I think they're fake. You could go into the belly of this thing right here, and it's a gift shop.
It's
Yeah.
one of like those National Lampoon Vacation where they stop through some of these
Well, I would have
oddball
doubted.
places.
I would have
That's what it
doubted. But
reminds me.
yeah,
The little teepee hotels.
TP Hotel. Yeah, that's famous. That's famous. All right, Raj, you got the first five, and I'll wrap up the
Yeah.
last five.
Right. Weird fact number 1: the Empire State Building's hidden airship dock.
Yeah.
When I was doing my research, this was like, oh, this got to be in my list. I did not know there was an airship dock on the Empire State Building. What is that?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like growing up in the Northeast, that's why I'm a Jets fan there, folks. In fact, one of my first dates with my wife was on the Empire State Building.
Oh, you're a romantic. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I saw this, and I didn't even see the TikTok or rather the short that you had provided me, and it just blew my mind. I'm like, what? How's that possible? Where is it? Is it for the war? Which war?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like, what was this? But apparently, they're kind of like thinking that the future was balloons or airplanes.
Yeah.
Like
it's
the
called
Jetson type.
Jetson. Well, so
Jetsons.
originally I'm from New Jersey, and we had this little incident called the Hindenburg event. And if you do your research, those things didn't last. That's a different story altogether. Let's have a listen to what they got to say about this.
The reason for the spire on the Empire State Building is not what you think. You see, most people assume it was added later just to make the building taller, but that's actually not true. It was originally intended as a docking station for giant airships. The first and only attempt of this happened in 1931, and they quickly learned it was too dangerous because of the intense winds.
Mm-hmm.
1931, though, that's crazy. I mean,
1931.
Wow, that's way.
The humanity. Could you imagine? It's just like the little antenna there just pops the damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Junk flying. I mean, yeah.
Long way down.
Like, yeah.
Anyways,
good
all
try,
right.
though. Good try.
Weird fact number 1. Weird fact number 2.
Yes, a town with a population of 1.
Yeah,
imagine that. That's like 1 is the loneliest number.
1 is the loneliest number. I drove through a town, a population of 7.
Dang.
I was in North Dakota. And it was like you're driving down this highway. There's nothing. I don't know if you've ever been to North Dakota, it's flat. It's flat. And you just drive. And you may be seeing mountains in the distance on a clear day. They're not even close to where you're at. They're there. It's just you just keep on going. And so we're driving past this town. It's got a population. I see the sign, population of 7. There's 2 buildings. And you just drive through it. Just drive through it. It's a highway, right through it, 2-lane highway, and that's it. Population of 1, though.
Yeah, that
Come on
that.
now.
Crazy. Like, what is this? Like, how big is this town?
Well, I'd be curious to know a little bit more about that one. Well, I guess we're about to find out.
Most people don't know about America's smallest town that has a population of just a single resident. Yes, you heard it right. Let me explain. In the rolling hills of Nebraska, 5 miles below the South Dakota border, you'll find the tiniest town in America, Minowi. It used to have 150 folks, but now there's only 1 resident left, and her name is Elsie Eiler. She's 84 years old and runs the town's only cafe. Elsie is like a superhero. She's not just the cafe owner. She's also the town's treasurer, librarian, bartender, and even the mayor as she elects herself each year. Even though Elsie is the only resident, she still has to pay taxes to the state. She owes about $500 each year, which comes right back to her as she's basically the whole town's board. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe.
There it is.
Oh, man.
She votes for herself. What happens if she votes for someone
Yeah.
else?
Well, then that person is the mayor or whatever.
Well, you
Treasurer.
know what? I think I want to put my name in that hat.
There you go. Yeah.
I
Or-
may
yeah.
not be from around these parts, but I know a thing or two.
Say like if you and I move there, I'll vote for
Wait,
you.
wait, who says we got to move there? Wait, I got to move.
Well,
to
you're a
Nebraska?
resident.
No, come on.
Yeah.
No
You're a
offense.
resident.
Nebraska's a beautiful, beautiful place. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't know that I'm leaving Texas, but all right. Why you wanna actually go ahead?
No, no, just hypothetical. If you want to if you want to run that town, I'll support you because it'll be like 2 against 1. We'll beat her out because I'll vote for you, you'll vote for yourself, and she'll vote
I
for
feel
herself.
like that's a media storm.
Ooh.
Some
What's that?
Texan coming in, trying to take over the town from poor little. What's her name?
I forgot. I was gonna say Amy Elsa.
All right, whatever.
Poor little-
Poor little lady. Come
yeah.
on.
Well, she's 84. You know, so,
84. Well, all right. All right. Weird fact number 3. Man, I know about
Yeah.
this one. This
You
one.
did?
was weird.
Okay, yeah. That's the mystery of moving rocks. For a long time, they were like trying to figure out like what is this? You see a trail, a little path of these rocks, but yeah, some people discovered what happened exactly. So I guess we're about to find.
We're about to find out here, folks. Here we go.
These rocks in California seem like they
Oh no. Hold on. Oh, there's no back button.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh, the rocks in California. Well, what do? They
But-
use some GPS on those.
Right. So what
And-
happened? Yeah. You know it, right? You
Yeah, I know
the-
it. Go, brother, go.
Well, supposedly, I guess in that plane, for the surface is during winter, it's ice, it's icy. So, I guess with the combination of wind, the rocks rides on the ice,
There it
or
is.
the ice moves.
That's it. No,
and,
it's
and that's
yeah,
pretty
that's
much
what it is. It pushes the ice permafrost pushes the rock up. Wind blows it because there's always a constant wind because there's nothing blocking the wind in that space.
Yeah.
So it's only a few inches a day, but it creates that trail. And you
Over
have
time.
these rocks all over that place. That image only showed one, but there's all these weird trails of moving what appears to be moving rocks. And yeah, they're moving with a little help of Mother Nature.
Right.
So my apologies, Bronze.
No, that's okay.
Weird fact number 4.
The world's most quietest room on Earth. I think this is in Oregon. I don't know why they made the world's quietest room. I guess certain studies, but I mean, it looks like a recording studio. But
There's a
like,
few of these out there.
okay,
And
yeah,
some will even pay you millions of dollars if you can do it for an hour. Now,
yeah,
this one doesn't have that. You can't go to this one in Oregon, the world's quietest. But you
Right.
could go to ones that tout they are the quietest.
right,
And they will say if you can last 1 hour, you can do it. Now,
yeah,
there's only been one individual, Guinness World Book, that has done this for over an hour. It was an hour and 40
Wow.
minutes. The problem is psychosis sets in.
crazy. I wonder, like, it'd be a good place to meditate.
Until you start to lose your damn mind. Yeah.
Yeah,
But let's find out more about the world's quietest room on Earth.
This is the world's quietest room, and this is what happens when you stay in that room for just 10 minutes. This quietest place on Earth is based in Orfield Laboratories in Minnesota. This place is so quiet that living in this room for just 30 minutes, you will start hearing your heartbeat sound, your ear sound, your breathing sound, and even your blood circulation sound as well. And if you stay in that room for too long with the lights off, you will start to hallucinate because the room is way quieter.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reflection. There's no way to hear your own voice. It doesn't reflect off of anything. You hear it as you project, but there's no ambient. It never comes back. And we take these things for granted because this is not by any means anything built in nature.
Right. Hearing your blood circulation, that seems kind of wild.
I think the whole damn thing's wild.
Yeah.
I think it's weird.
I've been to like those. I mean, like growing up in school, you would have to take a hearing test. We'd go into this trailer, and then they put the headphones on. And it's like super quiet. Even then, it was kind of like uncomfortable because
You went into a trailer. I'm sorry. Yeah, must have been a real rough childhood.
Yeah, because
A
like,
trailer? What are you talking about?
no, like a audio trailer. Like the students would have to go and we'd sit in maybe like 10 at a time, and they give us the headphones, and then they'll play like a sound, and you gotta like let them know left or right if you're hearing something.
Well,
And then some people got ringing in their ears naturally, and they're like, man, and they're like,
California. They do it differently out there.
and they're like, am I hearing something? Like, or is that just me in my head? Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
well,
yeah. I can
maybe-
imagine like this room will like your mind will really play tricks on you. Yeah,
and that's the whole thing,
unnerving.
right? So, and that's why there's $1 million bets out there that you're not going to do it.
Yeah, it's
You
crazy.
can't last, can't go the distance. So bizarre.
Bizarre.
Weird fact number 5.
Yeah, the Mystery House of Gravity. Yeah, this one, this is some portal
A
type.
lot of weird
dimension.
facts out in California there, brother. This is in California, isn't it?
Yeah, I forgot where this was, Redwood City, or I forgot where this one was, but yeah, this one to me tops like my pick, my list. Yeah, so yeah, we can go ahead and roll it.
Roll the
The
clip.
Santa Cruz Mystery Spot is a
Santa
really weird
Cruz.
place where water seems to run upwards and gravity feels so much heavier. This building is the center of weirdness. First, you gotta walk up this hill that feels a lot harder than normal. Then the tour gets really weird with this 8-ball appearing to roll upwards. Even when pushed down, the ball appears to defy the laws of gravity. The weirdest part is how heavy you feel when you actually go inside of the building. I actually got sick and had to leave. I need answers, so please, TikTok, tell me what the heck this place is all about.
It's called a tilted building, lady.
Tilted.
It's a tilted building.
Oh, I thought the building was called the Tilted Building Lady.
No, yeah, no. Tell me what this is all about. It's an optical illusion.
Is it?
It is. Come on
No,
now.
you
MIT
said it.
something differently. Have you seen the one with the stairwell?
No.
Yeah.
But you saw the
But-
thing go up, the water going up, and the 8-ball rolling up.
Yeah.
Optical
I hear
illusion
you.
out. Yeah. I mean, I've seen those. Like you go to the museums or whatever, science museums, with those illusions. But man, this out in the open, I don't know. Maybe there was like some I don't know. I can't explain. Something a magnetic force. I don't know. The gravity's all messed up in that little spot.
So it's called an Escheron. Hold on. Let me play this real quick. Let's see if I can find this. Hold on. Let me display this. We digress here, folks, and we're
Escheron.
gonna get through the last 5 real quick. But this was built in MIT, and you're going down, right? You're
Mhm.
going down the stairwell, and then you're going down the stairwell. You see how Oh, watch this. Watch this.
Whoa, looks like you're going up.
You're always going down. All right, so it's an optical illusion. They figured this out. It ain't.
Okay.
Now,
So
here's
that-
the deal. It's still weird. It's still weird,
Yeah.
but there's a
Okay.
reason why it's weird.
I gotta look more into to that
Yeah.
tilting house.
Check it
The
out.
tilting
Check it
lady.
Yeah. All right. U.S. weird fact number 6: more people live in New York City than in 40 of the 50 United States. Yeah, that's right.
Right.
There are more
Yeah.
people living in one city than there are in the
Yeah.
majority of the U.S.
Sardines.
And they are, and they do. And I worked in there for a little while there, Bronze.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bet
Back
it was
in-
good times.
Yeah, early 2000s. Good time. Sky was falling. Amazing. Anyways, that's another story for another time. Let's check this out.
It's no surprise that New York City feels so bustling. It is estimated that approximately 1 in every 38 individuals who live in the United States calls New York metropolis their home, making it the most populous metropolis in the country. The city of New York has a staggering population density of 27,000 people per square mile, and every 4.5 minutes, a new baby is born in the city.
Wow.
Boom.
27,000 per mile.
Listen, it's no joke.
Dang.
It's busy.
Right.
The city that never sleeps, Frank Sinatra.
Yeah. Right.
There's no doubt about it.
I've been in Manhattan. I like Manhattan.
Honestly, that's what they're showing you right here.
Yeah.
New York City, 5 boroughs, and I feel like the outer boroughs is where most go home, to be fair. And Manhattan is where you go to live, go to work. But, it's an amazing city, and talk about a melting pot. Whatever you need, whatever you want, it's there.
Yeah.
Within reason. Anyways,
7,000 per mile.
man,
Hey, I'm seeing a trend here.
yeah, for sure. East Coast versus West Coast. U.S. weird fact number 7: Empire State Building has its own zip code. Now,
What?
honestly, I didn't know that. Maybe I did.
Hey.
I forgot it. Yeah, a little bit weird, a little bit
Yeah.
strange. Here's why.
The Empire State Building isn't just a towering landmark, it's a city within a city. The Empire State Building has its own zip code, 10118. With over 1,000 businesses and organizations occupying the building, having its own zip code helps ensure efficient mail delivery and organization. Thank you for watching The Curious Group.
Brought to you by the Curious Group. If you're curious, check it out. Curious Group. Like, subscribe.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that. And what you'll find about Empire State Building, though, is that the diversity in which is in the Empire State Building. It is not the largest building in the world. There's plenty of buildings out there now, right? But it's at the epicenter, and there's so many different organizations within the Empire State Building, which makes it unique.
Okay.
So they say over 1,000 different groups. Sure,
Wow.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's still very tall when you go out there, but it's not as tall when you compare it to a lot of the other stuff that's out there.
Right. But
Either
before
way.
we go to the next one, it was interesting. I think this morning, or was it just recently on YouTube, I saw 60 Minutes was talking about how a lot of offices in New York is becoming vacant, very vacant, because of the revolution of working from home, a lot of remote work. So there are a lot of vacancy in offices in New York, and
Well, and
not just gonna be New York. It's gonna probably other cities as well.
I think, all right, so I'll stay on that. I like this topic. You know why? Because, man, I'm all into this jam right here. But I'll say this. There is something to be said about team cohesion. There's something to be said about having that bond with your coworkers. And I'm not
Yeah.
talking about bowling. I'm not talking about Thursday night at the bar or whatnot. I'm just talking about the ability to bounce ideas off each other at any given moment. I feel like
Yeah.
that collaboration you can't achieve in WebEx. You can't achieve in these virtual meetings. So
Yeah.
I think the organizations that will thrive in the near future are the ones that will find the appropriate balance between what needs to be in the office and what needs to be home.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about that.
That's true.
But
Yeah.
I don't
I
doubt that everyone's looking at bottom dollar. It's
Right.
cheaper. Why not?
Yeah.
How expensive is it to work in New York City? How expensive is it to live in New York City?
Right.
Work from home.
Yeah.
Costs the
Yeah.
company nothing. Well, minimal
Yeah.
cost.
Just like I believe it's a cycle, right? Like what you said, the human interaction it's so much, it's very effective. So it might come back around again where people interact, or it might be just a hybrid, like work a couple days remote and got to be in the office, like 50% of the time.
When you deal with something that is creative, some kind of creative objective, and I'm going to go ahead and use video games as an example. They identified quickly that through COVID, working from home didn't work. That creative collaboration just didn't exist anymore. People had set objectives, they achieved those objectives, and then they stopped. There was none of that back and forth, that interaction that you can get being face to face with everyone. Yeah, I mean, the
Right.
internet's great, and sure, there is a place for virtual meetings, but there's also a place to have it face to face.
Mhm.
So,
And
anyways,
that's where creativity, when you bounce off of each
iron
other,
sharpens iron,
you
period.
know.
Yeah. All right. So, moving right along. I know we're short on time. We'll get
All
through
right.
this. U.S. weird fact number 8. You can actually get a unicorn hunting license from Michigan's Lake Superior State University. There it is. So you want to
Ah,
hunt unicorns? You're gonna go to Michigan. You can't do it anywhere else. You can do it legally in Michigan.
dang,
Did you know?
I didn't know. I didn't
Did you
know
know?
there was.
Hunting unicorns is legal in Michigan. Lake Superior State University in Michigan offers a unicorn hunting license. Unsurprisingly, the chief herald of the unicorn hunters was once quoted saying, "The pursuit of the unicorn is a lonely quest. We wish them nothing but good luck." Did you know? Subscribe for more.
Did you know?
Man, that is some like super time wasting. Like, why would
I
they do
think
this?
because for $20, I can get a printed license that says I can hunt unicorns. You know why? It's an easy way to make money.
That's right. Wow.
I should start that
Wow.
here in Texas.
Yeah, you should.
I'll be
Unicorn.
official, bona fide.
Wow.
All right,
There
moving
you
right
go.
along. Weird fact number 9. The original London Bridge is not in London. It's in Arizona.
Yes, I heard about
You
this.
know this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Still
man.
weird. Super weird.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Originally
Wow.
constructed in 1831, the London Bridge began deteriorating in the 1960s, leading the City of London to sell it. In 1963, American entrepreneur Robert P. McCulloch bought and dismantled the bridge, shipping it to Lake Havasu City in Arizona piece by piece. The reconstruction took 3 years to complete and opened as a tourist attraction on October 10, 1971.
All right.
Wow.
Let me make sure I understand this. It was originally built in, let's call it mid 1800s. This was the same bridge where they put severed heads on pikes in the 1800s. Is that right? I feel like the
I didn't think
1800s
it that
wasn't
way.
that far long ago.
Yeah.
Maybe you know what? Maybe my history's a
I'll-
little bit wrong.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna have
have
to
to-
look that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out when that bridge was built.
Well, yeah. All right, we're gonna take a
That's
look
so
at that,
cool, though.
and
I
maybe
like
maybe
that.
that was the original.
Was that like a gimmick, right? Because like, say if I was a gazillionaire and I want to buy one of the pyramids and take it piece by piece and put it in downtown Houston. I mean, that's
He's an
basically the same
entrepreneur.
idea.
Yeah, of course it was a gimmick.
Yeah.
He was a guy. He was a self-made individual, and you know he
Yeah.
bought it and
I
brought it to
wouldn't-
Arizona.
Yeah, I don't see what the upside is though.
Tourist trap.
Oh, okay.
Let me sell shirts. Let
Then the
me-
bridge is in Arizona. It's hot.
Yeah,
over here.
sleep in my hotel. Let me sell
Right.
you my shirts. Oh, and by the way, I own the burger joint, so I'm going to feed you as well.
There you go. Okay.
You know.
Hey, that's pretty smart, actually.
Well, he is an entrepreneur. They think like that. Anyways, weird fact number 10. Americans are the only, not only first, the only people to walk on the moon.
Oh, hey. Yeah,
know
that's
that?
right. I'm thinking, yeah.
They've
thought
also
Russians-
done this.
I don't want to be presumptuous
Buzz.
here. I can call you Buzz, okay?
That's a legal name. Passport,
Okay.
driver's license.
And I am Uncle Coney tonight.
Uncle
Well, let's
Coney.
talk about this because this is fascinating. I remember very clearly, I think anybody who was alive at the time does. I remember my parents waking me up and we went down and we watched you guys land on the moon,
No,
which
you
was
didn't. No, you didn't.
what?
Because there wasn't any television. There wasn't anybody taking a picture. You watched animation. So you associated what you saw with.
I have very hazy memories.
know.
Well, no, but what we saw was we all
I know.
were gathered around
You
the
heard-
old curved
you
top
heard
radio
me
and listened.
talking about how many feet we were going to the left and right, and then I said contact light, engine stop,
was
and a few other
exciting.
things, and then Neil said, Houston, Tranquility Base, the Eagle has landed.
That's just
Man, how about that?
That was very exciting.
Not a bad line.
Yeah. This was, so were you self-conscious about all the, I mean, the entire Earth, is watching and listening to everything that you guys do. Were you self-conscious at all about what am I going to say? What if I say something that's kind of stupid? It's in the history books forever, like, I want a cookie, or, you know.
You got it. You got it.
You're
we
worried
were,
then.
We were focused. I was afraid that Neil might say, hey, you better go out first and, think up a couple of lines to say when you step on the moon.
Right. Because that's a huge responsibility.
You
Now,
bet, right.
you were not the first man to walk on the moon, but you've actually talked about this. You were the first man to relieve himself on the moon. Is that true?
That is correct.
That is correct.
And there it is.
There it is.
Americans were not only the first people to walk on the moon, they were the first ones to pee themselves on the moon. And let's be clear, they peed
Space.
on themselves
On-
in the seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. That is amazing.
Yeah. Good old Buzz Aldrin. Forever known as peeing himself on the moon. First man. There it is.
There you
Look
go,
at that
man.
face.